Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I want to give a big thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed to my channel, to those of you who private message me, share, like my videos. I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Your love is definitely reciprocated. Also, thank you guys for those of you who private message me. You guys make my day, honestly. I love hearing from you guys, getting feedback. I truly appreciate it. Many blessings to you guys. I want to wish you guys a happy St. Patty's Day. For those of you who celebrate it, for those of you who don't, and just like to turn up, well, do you? And let's get right into this reading. So this reading is going to be for Sagittarius for the month of March 2017. Sagittarius, March 2017. Also, for those of you who would like a private consultation, look at the description below on this video and you will find my contact information there. So yeah, let's get into this. What are the messages for Sagittarius for the month of March 2017? Spirit, what are the messages for Sagittarius for the month of March 2017? Okay, this is going to be my last shuffle. Okay, what are the messages for Sagittarius? Let's get right into the reading. Okay, Sagittarius, for the month of March, be very careful of deception. Be very careful when it comes to decision makings. Do not allow yourself to be misguided or to be lied to, basically, is the message here. Now, the card that's representing the heart of the matter is the Queen of Cups. So this can represent a water sign, which would be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. And this is a mother figure, so it can represent your mother, or it can represent the energy of your mother taking form for the month of March. Either communicating with them or having some type of, and it doesn't have to mean your mother, it can represent like a grandmother figure or someone that you would consider mother figure. And the challenge for the month is, again, with the Knight of Swords. The Knights, specifically the Knight of Sword, has to do with a energy that is very forceful, very aggressive, and that's coming up as a position in the challenge position, I should say. So definitely be very careful not to become very forceful with your words. Be careful to be tactful. Don't be so aggressive. Also, be able to receive when people give you with criticism. Be discerning with it. Don't take it very personal. Perhaps they're genuinely just trying to give you good advice. Perhaps they're showing you or trying to guide you into seeing things that perhaps you're not seeing clearly. So again, don't take it so personal. More than anything, for the challenge is to be very direct, but don't be rude. Okay? Be straightforward, but don't be disrespectful. For the month of March. Now, the card that's symbolizing that of the subconscious, what you're not aware of at the present time, is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is actually, it's definitely duality, making a choice. The twos are always making a choice, making a decision. Perhaps that it has to do with work or finances. Perhaps you're getting to a point where there's going to be a decision made about you, or where you will be making a decision in reference to work and your finances. Now, the card that is in the past and passing is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is looking into the past, looking everything you've achieved or you've accomplished. And again, with the Two of Wands is discerning, learning from those experiences and being able to put them forth in the sense of not growing vengeful or not growing angry at a person or a situation, but learning from that more than anything. And this is in the past and passing position now. The present position again is the Queen of Cups. So for the month of March, perhaps you're going to reach out to a mother figure, someone that will guide you, someone that will give you good advice when it comes to money, or it can even represent you reaching out to someone for money. Or having some type of material type of help. Uh, Again, with this Queen of Cups. Now that in the near future you have the Moon, and the near future position with the Moon and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive and very compassionate, very understanding. But the Moon right next to it is definitely speaking about something that is unknown or something that is hidden. So perhaps for this month of March, there's definitely news coming your way, or truth, some type of truth coming out. Now, the energy that is crowning you is the Emperor, and this is your crowning energy. So for the month of March, definitely Sagittarius, you need to become more structured, either with your daily routines, whether it's in your profession sector. You have to learn how to be a little bit more professional, how to be more responsible and take responsibility. The Emperor is all about structures, all about having a goal, and definitely not stopping until you achieve that. But also, it talks about that of what an Emperor is, which is structure, which is everything that has to do with higher authority. So perhaps as a crowning energy, like again, we're going back to the Two of Wands. There's going to be a choice made, and that choice is going to be based purely on how you've managed to do your job, or purely on basically your the feedback that they get from your work performance. Perhaps you're up for promotion or something, and they're definitely looking at you. They're definitely discerning whether or not you're deserving of this. Okay. For those of you who are not employed, again, if you've applied and you're waiting on an answer or something, they're still weighing that option. They're still looking at your work history, what you've done, and if you're actually suitable for this position. Now, with the Moon in the near future and the Seven of Cups in the final outcome card, again, we're talking about illusions. Illusions in the sense of you're not seeing things for what they really are, or you're just being very, you are being very, what's the word I'm looking for? Spirit, what's the word? You are being very selfish and not seeing what those around you are trying to tell you, or what those around you are trying to guide you into doing or into thinking, whatever it may be. It's like for this month of March, there's a lot of hidden agendas when it comes to people, those around you, when it comes to your partner, even. There can be some truths coming out that you've been wanting, or I guess the word would be you've been doubting, and finally it will manifest for you, because you do have the Ace of Swords as well. And the Ace of Swords, it's all about truths. It's all about the truth being put out on the table and coming out and just cutthroat, basically. So again, these two cards as a final outcome card is, do not be driven, or do not make decisions purely on the illusions of what you desire versus what the reality is. You need to see things for what they really are. Now, if you're with this Emperor, if you're being guided or pushed to find a job or to focus on achieving something, and you're feeling a little bit upset because you feel like they're being too harsh. I mean, the challenge is harshness and boldness. Perhaps you feel like they're just judging you or whatever. In reality, they're not. And stop looking at it from your perspective and see it from the way they see it. Maybe there's some truth behind it. Maybe they have the right to tell you, hey, it's time you put in the effort, you know. Stop being on your ass or making excuses for your actions, and take ownership of that. The Moon is all about the unknown, the mystery, that which is hidden from us. And the Seven of Cups, again, it's talking about illusions. It's talking about even delusions. What you convince your mind to think versus what really is happening. So again, be very careful with that, Sagittarius. That's definitely, and again, going back to the Ace of Swords, it's definitely talking about truths being told. and truth coming out, or the light coming out. Now, the card that's symbolizing your advice for the month of March is the World card. And the World card is ending a cycle. It's an ending or a shifting of energy. And again, the advice here is be grateful. If you feel abundant at this present time, be grateful for it, be thankful for it, but also remember those that helped you along the way. Okay, acknowledge them. Understand that they did it from the purest of hearts. They did it with no intentions of hurting you or anything like that, but they did it solely because they wanted to help you. Again, with this mother energy. Now, with the world, it's like be thankful for whatever abundance you have at the present time. And if you don't have abundance and there's that of lack of, understand and know that everything we do comes back to us. Do not take for granted those that try to help you or try to give you guidance into the possibilities, or pushing you into the possibilities that you're capable of doing more than anything. So understand that and know that, Sagittarius. It's very important. I feel like this month of March for you guys, a lot of truth is going to come out, whether it's with relationships, whether it's with work. Perhaps something hits a boiling point where the truth comes out, or someone speaks truly how they feel about you, or you speak about someone. Truly, they kind of push and shove you to the wall where you have no other choice but to speak up and say the truth, what you really feel. So be very careful about that, okay? Now, the card that's symbolizing your hopes and fears, your hopes and fears is the Page of Swords. No, the Page of Wands, sorry. So there's a lot of communication coming in, and this can represent friends also. Perhaps friends kind of meddling in your private relationship, or meddling when it comes to work, and it's starting to put a strain on you, or it's starting to become an issue with your higher authorities, with your superiors. Be careful with that. Here's the thing when it comes to relationships, okay? When it comes to relationships, you should never bring in your private relationship issues when it comes to work, and vice versa. You should never take your work home, basically. And I feel with the Page of Wands, it's a lot of communication and messaging, but it's more on the friendly type of energy. So again, I feel like this is somewhat connected to that. Now, if you've been bringing friends around your partner, or your partner's friends have been surrounding you, just be very careful with that, because again, when it comes to the home, there's the saying, the friends remain at the doorstep, never in, when there's a marriage. And what that means is just be very careful, because temptation is always there. And if you're already at this present time doubting your partner, because they've given you reason to, then you should not add more wood to the fire, basically. Now, with your final outcome card, sorry, with the Ace of Swords, what this is talking about is, again, the truth coming out, reality setting in, or you finding out some type of news, whether it's you receiving the news or you giving the news. Again, going back to the final outcome cards with the Moon and the Seven of Cups, be very, very understanding. Listen to your intuition also. This can be very important for the month of March. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. Do not fall into the illusions. Do not fall into what people show you at face value. I'm not saying always mistrust people, but at this present time, it is not wise to trust people, especially when it comes to friends. Okay, just be mindful about that. And again, based on your own judgment. If people have given you reasons to doubt them, do not trust them. Specifically, do not trust them around your loved one or the person you're with, okay? So I hope this resonated to some of you. It was a very direct message. Comment below. Let me know how this turns out. I wish you guys the very best, and we'll see from each other soon, okay? Bye.